So everything's cooking up nice.
You want to try to get it like on the olive oil?
We want it on the olive oil, and you can add garlic in there if you prefer garlic instead of onions. You can saute it with garlic, and we get some thin pieces in there. And this is your piece over here.
Whew. Yeah, that's my piece. That piece is good.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a decent size.
And have enough room in there. All right, that's good. That's good. We want to leave a little bit of room for some peppers too. As is tradition, we use peppers also, and we'll add a couple of peppers in there. We'll let them roast in the olive oil. Let's slice those up a little bit more. A little bit smaller, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
This is my job.
It's your job, okay.
Slicing.
What's your job?
Stand there and look pretty.
There you go. You can add the peppers in. Put them around the edges. Get them in the olive oil so they soak up nice. Make it going.
You don't want them smaller?
We're not going to do them all. I think we have enough. That's good. No, that's perfect. 'Cause, they're going to shrink up a little bit. There you go. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that cook like that for a little while. And what we serve with this is the main meal. We have the bacalhau, we have the potatoes in there, but we want a little vegetable. Vegetables are very important, so we're going to cook a little vegetable also. So what we have is we're going to cook some broccoli rabe. You know, my mother and my father, they have a nice garden at home, and they grow their own fresh broccoli rabe, and we love our broccoli rabe. It's a nice good vegetable. It's good for you, and it goes real well with the bacalhau. So here it is right over here. And we're going to take that, and we need to get a pan going.
I think I have one right over here.
To cook it. You have a pan?
It's nice and fresh.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like
but we
this
want it a
size?
little bit smaller. Yeah, that'll look good. Tom, we need some water in that. We'll get that going. Get that heated up. Jackie, let's go through these a little bit. That looks pretty good.
How much water do you need? Done.
Three quarters water would be good.
Are you just going to put them in the pan and boil them?
We're just going to boil them.
How long do they sit?
Once the water gets hot, we let them sit in there for about 10 minutes, and we want them. We don't want to overcook the broccoli rabe. We still want it green and kind of crispy, and so it maintains its color and flavor. So we're going to do that. So we'll go through and kind of pick what we want. You know, pick out the nice ones. You know,
Take not that one.
Yeah, take the yellow ones out. We always get a couple of them. You know, it's already been washed. We're good. Yeah, looking good. Tom, how's that water?
It's boiling.
Okay, good. Let's put some of the, we need to, we're going to use some hard-boiled eggs here, too. We typically put a couple of eggs in the water, and we just take just kind of drop them in like that so you don't burn yourself. Splash them in, you get burnt, so.
Right there.
Yeah, you've been burnt. So we'll just do it like that, do that for you. Jackie?
Do you want more?
You can dice a couple more. Tom, why don't you take that, put that in there.
The eggs in?
No, I think that's enough. We just, yeah, absolutely. Good. That's looking good. You might want to use some of that, push it down in there, and so that it's all covered with water. Get another bunch. Yeah, just kind of cut the ends. Yeah,
the insert.
Cut the end off. Perfect. Yeah, cut that big one right there. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, put that in there. Let's put that in there. Now you notice when we put them in there, the minute we put them in the water, again, these are going to, they look like a lot, but you want to add a little bit more than it looks like, because it's going to, when you heat it up, they shrink. And as you know, if you notice, when we put them in the water, they get a nice green color to it, and that's great. So we want to leave that in there. They're going to cook for about 10 minutes along with the hard-boiled eggs, and we should be good to go. Tom, soup. How's our soup looking? Yeah, that looking good. So let's stir it up a little bit. We got a nice hot soup here, nice potato puree. Typically, I think what we're going to do, we're going to change it up just a little bit here. Let's put some of the kale in it now, because it's good and hot. But that way we can cook it up a little bit, and just put a handful in there.
That's good.
Yeah. Put it in there. Slide it all in there. Let's roll it in. Good. That way it'll. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, good. And again, what we do is we'll serve it. We want the kale nice and crispy when you eat it. So we'll leave that right in there like that. Put the lid on it. Yeah, leave the lid. We'll let it simmer for a little while. All right, let's check our bacalhau. Our bacalhau and our potatoes are cooking pretty nice. We'll turn up the heat just a little bit here, get it going. We get the olive oil a little bit hotter. And what we have here is we have as our bacalhau starts cooking, it starts getting a nice flaky tendency to it, and when it's ready to serve, you'll be able to kind of break it. See how it kind of breaks like that?
So that's when you know the fish is done?
Yeah, you don't want to overcook it. You want it to flake a little bit so it kind of falls apart. It's still a little bit firm. We'll cook it just a little bit more. We'll put it on the back heat. And let's say we get started on the appetizer.
My favorite part.
The appetizer. I thought dessert was your favorite.
Strawberries.
Ah, the strawberries. Okay, so we'll put that aside. We'll turn the heat down a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our favorite sautéed spicy shrimp. We always do it when we have family gatherings. We cook up a little sautéed shrimp for appetizer. Everybody loves it. It's fun to cook. And we always fight over who's going to cook the shrimp and who makes it better. So we're going to start off with a skillet. Great. Let's use this burner over here. Hey Tom, get those get the broccoli rubbed down a little bit into that. Yeah, there we go.
So how spicy you're gonna make the shrimp today?
I don't know. I didn't bring any of those habanero peppers. So what we have some. Again, we get some medium-sized shrimp, and the shrimp still has the shells on it. You can do it. You can cook it with the shell or without the shell. We traditionally cook it with the shell, and it makes it a little bit fun and appealing for us. So we cook it again. We're going to use our olive oil, Tom. You know the drill here. We want it nice and hot. We want the skillet nice and hot, right? And we turn up the heat. Get that going. Give it a little more. Give it a little more.
Yeah.
Garlic. Jackie, have any garlic for us? We
Yes, I do.
we pre-dice some garlic, again, depending on taste, how you like it. We like garlic, and this is what really gives this shrimp this nice flavor. So we take this garlic, and we just put it right in the pan there. Get the heat turned up, and let the garlic saute a little bit, and get that going. Okay, so we have the garlic in there. It's sauteing up nice. You want to turn the heat up. You want a nice hot olive oil in here to start sauteing that garlic. And that smells nice. Doesn't it? You can smell that aroma.
Yeah,
Oh,
put some onions
that's
in.
the best time. Go ahead. All right, put a little bit more in there. Yeah, perfect. And we have the shrimp. We need some shrimp, and that's it. Jackie, we need some paprika. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just put it in there. Dump it in, and then we'll spread it out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Again, we want the heat nice and hot. Shrimp cooks up pretty quick. So we put that in there. It starts sauteing a little bit. Put a little paprika on it for color. Gets it going nice.
Gives it that nice red.
Yeah, it gives it a red. Otherwise, it'll get kind of white, and it go like that. And of course, what are we missing here?
The wine.
No, that goes in later. We need a little.
Oh yeah, the
we
hot
need to
sauce.
spice it up a little bit. We need to spice it up, right? So
I'm thinking ahead of myself.
that's right. So a little bit of hot sauce. We have a little hot sauce here, and when it's cooking, put a little hot sauce. And depending on how your taste, on how hot you like it, how spicy you like it, you can use hot sauce. You can use hot peppers, dice them up thin. Some habanero peppers or just red hot peppers, dice them up thin, put them in there in place of that. And remember the day I used the habaneros? Boy, we had everybody going. And you let that cook up. Turn the heat up high. Let it cook. Here, Tom, why don't you stir that up a little bit? And as they cook, you can either flip it, or when they start turning a little bit pink like that, you just flip them around, and they'll cook on the other side.